so I'm not definitively claiming these events don't have other explanations. But I can say, I know what dreams are like, and these weren't that. You don't have access to all your senses in dreams, nor are dreams coherent and linear. These felt like they happened. They occurred a handful of times that I can remember from about ages 8 to 13. Most went down like this. I'd wake up randomly in the middle of the night. No crazy lights outside or anything, just this sense of, there's people in here. I'd hear a commotion, like little kids scampering around me. I did not want to open my eyes, but they opened anyway. I had a nightlight, so there was some illumination. My body was frozen in place, except for free movement of my eyes, and I could move my neck ever so slightly. There were 3 beings that looked 100% exactly like the picture I shared. One at the left, one at the right, and one at the foot of the bed, all slightly under 4 feet tall, if I had to guess. I screamed bloody murder, but my voice didn't work, my mouth didn't open. They could hear it, though. I got from them something like, "Why do we have to go through this every time? It's time to go. It's fine. You know it's fine. You know you're coming back." Words can't really describe what this communication is like. It feels like a combination of your internal dialogue voice beamed back at you, coupled with another bizarre, sterile, uncanny valley voice, and literal emotions being communicated, plus mind's eye visual concepts directly projected into you. All this, all at once. It's terrifying. Again, words can't convey it. I think heightened negative emotional states really mess with what they're trying to accomplish, or make it extremely difficult, or extensively prolong the visit, and they don't like it. So they make every effort to try and calm you down as much as possible. But really, you put someone through that and expect calm compliance? But again, these are non-human intelligences. They're operating on an entirely different wavelength, vibe, philosophy, completely alien to our own. So now I'm like 3 feet off my bed, levitating like the freaking exorcist, headed feet first into the bedroom wall, and there's nothing I can do about it. I'm screaming about being crushed into the wall, and I get the voice. Again, with the wall concerns, you see a wall, but what is a wall? This sounds funny when I try to explain it, but I can assure you it's horrifying. David Lynch level of dark surrealism. Plus, I'm 9 years old, and this thing is asking me rhetorical Socratic questions? All this while I literally go through the wall of our house, like it was a mirage. Floating in the backyard like I'm on an invisible hospital gurney, the same formation of 3 beings as at the bed. I get to a certain point in the yard, and my entire body gets an intense pins and needles feeling, like the hardcore ones when you can't feel your legs when walking, but across your entire body. Consciousness switches off like a light. When I come to, I'm on a smooth bench thing that's part of the formation of the wall, if that makes sense. I can move my neck a lot more now. There are no doors anywhere, just rounded doorways or arches. Everything is smooth and round in here, and I can just tell I'm in something huge. I can see that there's way more through the doorways. It's slightly warm and slightly dim, like wet pennies, metallic-ish and electricity. I know you can't smell electricity, but imagine if you could. A being comes in, identical head as the others, but this one is like 6 feet 3 inches tall. My heart is beating out of my chest and I scream. This time, my voice works. I get from him a sense of sadness and kind of offended. We're friends, remember? I instantly get this deluge of memories. Playing some kind of patty cake hand game with him showing me a kind of mental PowerPoint presentation that's like a game but informative. He sees I remember, and he's less dismal. Now, one of the most horrifying aspects of this experience. In walks this light pastel green-skinned 8-foot-tall creature, wearing a jet black flowing robe that a ritual occultist would wear. A 24-inch wide head shaped like a guitar pick, with pitch black eyes the size of mini footballs at each end of the head. 2 tiny dots for a nose, a 3-inch slit for a mouth. Its knee joints were backward like a grasshopper, and its fingers were like 8 inches long. For whatever reason, the fingers were constantly moving ever so slightly. So absolutely creepy and unnerving. There's no question this thing runs the show. I get from him sympathy, understanding, and I know this sucks, I'm sorry. If there is anything human-like or relatable in any way, it's him. But holy shit, is he terrifying looking. Blackout again. I'm on a table. It feels like metal, but it's oddly comfortable. There's a big light casting down on top of me. It's not blindingly bright, but brighter than anything else I've seen in this place. I'm naked. I hate the fact that I'm naked. The guitar pick head creature hovers over me, with my old friend Mr. Tall White in the background. Devices seem to come at me from different directions. Floor, ceiling. I can't get a good look at what they are. Definitely diagnostic tools of some kind. Tall White hands guitar pick a rectangular silver box. The box contains a 10-inch long tapered wand thing. Nope, absolutely not. I do not want the wand. Guitar pick assures me, "Hey bud, I know you hate this, but remember, it's never as bad as you think." Guitar pick is also the only being with what could kind of be called a sense of humor. I ask him, "Why? What are you doing?" The response is bizarre and kind of funny, and I really don't know how to convey it. He shows me a scene from my favorite movie at the time, RoboCop. Specifically, the scene where Bob Morton tells RoboCop, "You're gonna be a bad motherfucker." I think the intent was to make me feel cool, like a superhero, a way to distract from the fear and the horrific invasiveness. I swear to God, this wand goes 4 inches into my head. Semi-painful, not at all pleasant. As this happens, I feel zaps and pops at regular intervals that gradually increase. I wake up, back at home in bed. My pajamas and underwear are on backwards. It's late morning. I'm groggy. My parents wonder why I slept in so late, because I'm normally up at the crack of dawn to watch cartoons. That's a typical visit. There's more to it, but that's all I'm up for revisiting right now. It's traumatic, and I still don't know what to make of it. Acute childhood psychosis, some wild sleep paralysis fever dream, I don't know. But like I said, it felt like it happened.